Hey everybody, it's Jeremy Bradley here, and it's time for the BuffRadio.com entertainment wrap-up presented by Buff Boy Brewing Company.
JB's Entertainment Wrap-Up.
Brought to you by BuffBoyBrewing.com. For a great cup of joe, there's one thing you should know. Your morning brew can also be playful. Buff Boy Brewing guys make the temperature rise, and you'll surely feel naughty when you swallow their coffee. Shop Buff Boy Brewing's premium collections of coffee and tea at BuffBoyBrewing.com. Buff Boy Brewing, you can't get enough buff. Here's what's making news this July 20th. Eyes around the globe were on the World Cup finals over the weekend, and like the Super Bowl, everyone was waiting to see what would happen at the halftime show. This, though, in New Jersey. With a lot of star power hitting the stage, viewers were not that impressed with the show. Song choices, performances, had people questioning what the connections really were. Madonna was on stage first, lip-syncing her way through her song Music. There were dancers roller skating around during the performance. Then the Muppet called Animal was drumming to the White Stripes song Seven Nation Army, which again made no sense to most viewers. BTS was on stage with their song Dynamite, and I have to say I've always enjoyed that song. I've seen the group perform it dozens of times. They rarely, if ever, sing it live. How do I know? Because it sounds the same and too perfect every time. Considering how much dancing they're doing as well, it's just not likely. High energy was lost, though, when Justin Bieber took to the field, performing an acoustic version of his song Everything Hallelujah. The energy rebounded, though, with Shakira next, who brought the dance moves. Coldplay closed out the show, and a group of students joined the band, ending with Love with a Globe spelled out on the field. So let's get to the reactions from the mob. English soccer star Wayne Rooney was asked by BBC Sport what he thought of the show. His response: "I like a lot of them artists, but I thought it was crap." Over on Twitter, someone said Madonna and Bieber and the kids at end could have been cut out. 90% Madonna seems pre-recorded. Bieber song selection was bad. Hype to snooze to hype. I get the message of a halftime show, but come on, should have just been BTS and Shakira. Someone else said the football was the entertainment. The halftime show was cultural degradation, painfully empty, a circus. Another comment, thematically all over the place and really just lacking any vision whatsoever, end quote. Now also making an appearance on the field after the final whistle was President Trump. He was notably booed, as he seems to be at every sporting event that he shows up to. And it also happened earlier at the start of the game when he was shown on the big video screens. Shifting gears, it was scary moments for Beyonce and Jay-Z last week. A man was arrested after smashing his vehicle into the gates of their property. But according to police, they don't believe it was a deliberate act against the couple. In fact, they're still working to determine if it was a medical emergency. According to the police report, the 63-year-old was, quote, driving at a high rate of speed up the driveway, failed to stop at the closed mechanical driveway gates, end quote. This being on the East Coast, as New York, I think it was. A police rep said the unnamed man, quote, has no criminal history and seemed confused at the scene and after the arrest. He did not make any threats or mention names of the residents. It could just be chance he picked that house if he was having a medical issue. No weapons found, no notes found, no direct threats made, so we are not sure he even knew who lived in that house at this point, end quote. The unnamed man was arrested for criminal trespass and criminal mischief. That's Check of Your Celebrity Headlines for this Monday, July 20th. I'm back tomorrow right here on the BuffRadio.com entertainment wrap-up presented by Buff Boy Brewing Company. Till next time, I'm Jeremy Bradley.
For a great cup of joe, there's one thing you should know. Your morning brew can also be playful. Buff Boy Brewing guys make the temperature rise, and you surely feel naughty when you swallow